Well, Justin Baldoni is devastated financially and emotionally since this legal battle started. Ryan Reynolds just shared a selfie with Blake Lively to a classical love song. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and we got the story of two People magazine headlines. Look at this. Justin Baldoni's out there is telling the truth. I can't imagine this guy's doing well financially right now. He's lost so many gigs. There's no disputing that. Emotionally, it must be drained based on these allegations, and everything that we're learning wasn't true that's been said about him. And so all of this is just wild. And so, yeah, as we are learning from Justin, his clients are devastated financially, emotionally. And so, yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Friedman said at one point, not to sound like a 4-year-old fighting a 4-year-old with they started it, but in these kinds of cases, once someone says something, it becomes fact. There's no way to fight against it. They've been out there fighting the good fight to clear up Justin's name. And yeah, he's feeling the hit emotionally and financially. But Ryan Reynolds, he's out there sharing selfies. In fact, here it is. We went to his stories, and sure enough, Hootie and the Blowfish says, "Oh, I want to be with you." I mean, it's a good song. Ryan has some good taste in music. I'll give him that. But he's out there putting on a brave face, putting on a good face, saying, yep, see, we're good. Everything's fine. And look, this is obviously done on purpose to elicit, we're not bothered. We're living our life. Don't bother us. And honestly, it's a good move on his part to do. You can be mad at him all you want, but you got, to pretend to still be the brand without any damage, you got to act like there's no damage, but there currently is. He's been active on social media. He's not letting anything stop him. He's promoting his venues. He's talking about his movies, and he's also making a point to, bring up charities, etc., the Terry Fox Foundation. He is not stopping from doing his day-to-day. One could commend him for that, or one could be angry at him. I'll let you guys in the comments say what you think. But Us Magazine's reporting what they are saying is Blake and Ryan's different attempts at dealing with this all behind the scenes. They report from a source that Blake is very stressed, upset, and just wants all this to be done. I mean, it would have been if you hadn't filed. I don't know why you did all this in the first place, because it is ridiculous. Ryan, meanwhile, is more confident that the truth will prevail in court. The insider says he's been consoling his wife throughout the lead up to the trials. So there it is. Those are the reactions coming in. They seem pretty likely. Ryan's putting on a good face. Justin is too. He was seen in Hawaii with his family, smiling with paparazzi as well. So everybody's trying to put on a brave face, but reality is I believe Justin's hurting financially. And now what's interesting, as we all look at the reactions, what's happening, people are looking back, and it looks like Ryan really is scrambling to put up that all is well, nice guy persona, because this came in from a TikToker. This was an Instagram originally. This theory came in that was pretty shocking. I want to give credit where it's due. I always try to, if we can find them. But TikTokers are always so hard for us to reach out to. But there was this event, right? This event that he showed up, this Paley Center event, which, to be fair, sometimes does have autographs hounds to be ready to sign. That's who ends up paying attention to these events and figure out who's going to be there. And then they're there with a bunch of little things to get these autographs sold. It's not really fans. They're usually autograph hounds. But that's also a tactic that celebrities use to fake a scene. Meghan Markle has been caught doing that several times right before she was meeting Prince Harry, that they just happen to be there with pictures of her from Suits. It's like, come on, girl. Clearly someone tipped off the paparazzi. But here it was. All these people, these images, the blue tape, centering all these images, etc. But this came in. I'm sorry. It wasn't long. This came a TikTok user, Tanel. Shout out to Tanel. Highlighted how all the homemade posters looked incredibly similar, having made out of the same cardboard, colorful tape, the blue tape. Why does everyone have the same sign, the exact same pens? Everybody's sign looks like it was made by the same 5-year-old. You're telling me that these people randomly went out, bumped into Ryan Reynolds, and all happened to have the exact same random signs? Now, to be fair, like I said, autograph hounds do come with stacks of photos with a bunch of people that they just have disperse to try to get their autographs signed so they can sell them online. Typically, celebrities avoid them. You can pretty much know who the hounds are. And so the fact that Ryan's humoring it all and assuming that these people are all just exact fans that came with boxes of these items, he knows better, but he knows this is a good photo op. But no, users notice this. The phones, yes, no one's asking for photos or themselves with him. You're right, I didn't even pay attention to the effing tape. Now I believe this is all staged. It's so hard to watch. And why is nobody recording? All very good questions. As you watch the footage, and here it is.
Last thing.
Right here, Ryan. Right here, Ryan.
Now, it looks like there's like a couple normal fans there, and they're all swamped by the autograph hounds. Now, I'd love to get in touch with these guys. Were you called to be there by a company? Who called you? Because the truth is, you got to be careful. You can't get caught doing this. But that's apparently what happened, because this fellow, Daniel Bennett, claims to have been the guy who put the posters together. Now, again, he's claiming it, but this has now been widely shared. Here is his response.
I made the posters for the Ryan Reynolds fake paparazzi shoot, and let me explain. About a week ago, my boss asked me to help on his kids' arts and craft project. Me, being a good employee, I was like, of course I'll help your kids. And then he handed me a bunch of blue tape and the same exact marker and the same size cardboard and the same photo and said, hey, I need you to make 25 of the same poster boards. And me wanting to go above and beyond, I was like, well, wouldn't your kids like variety for this project? Like, wouldn't they want a couple different options? He said, no, let's do the same because my kids are idiots and no one will be able to tell the difference. I thought that was weird, but he's my boss. So fast forward to now, I'm seeing all these videos like, it wasn't for his kids' arts and crafts project. Now we're out of blue tape in the office. I made the posters
now, look,
for Ryan Reynolds.
Everybody's just believing this for what it is. I can't tell if he's actually parrying and just joining in at the sort of ridiculousness of it all. I can't find anything to confirm or deny. He did do an article with the Daily Mail. Even his comments are kind of sarcastic. But the blue tape was dead giveaway. It's sold out everywhere. Is your boss Taylor Swift? This is me trying. Like, he's literally out there just sort of chiming in. Why would I lie about cardboard? Venmo me. Look, this guy absolutely could be trolling, so I can't confirm or deny that this actually happened. We have DM'd this guy, so if you're the guy, write us back. I gave you my email. Come on, if you can prove this, this is a massive, massive reveal. And so many people are just going to accept it because many people are fed up with Ryan. But there it is. This is where this theory came about, that he is in fact staging these moments. Now, to be fair, he might not. His team could be doing it. And also, to be fair, groups like Autograph Hounds could have gotten the word, and they, 5 of them show up with 2 of these in each hand, trying to get these, and that's what you're really looking at and why they're all covering that sort of same thing. I guess Ryan isn't making a point to autograph them all. He's just walking around doing what he can. Why do they all have the same pen? It's a Sharpie. That's what you use for autographs. That's very common. But I will acknowledge the blue tape is very strange how they all got blue tape. To me, that means it's the same company. Now, was that company called by Ryan Reynolds' team? That is very likely. That is absolutely likely. And they may have wanted to have a big crowd out there to get signatures to show that he is not being affected by this case, because ultimately that's what this is all about. They need to go out there and scramble to protect the nice guy image. And that's the irony of this whole case, because they're out there saying that Justin Baldoni is defaming and retaliating and smearing is the word I was trying to say. Smearing Blake Lively. But the truth is Ryan and Blake's publicists are out there to protect and scramble and smear anybody else that they need to smear to keep their star rising as well. So this is how Hollywood PR works. So that's why I think for many, this case has been so interesting, because it's spotlighting this PR. And then they're trying to say, well, Ryan and Blake are allowed to do it. And because they're not being mean. I don't know what their justification actually is, but the irony is hard to ignore. There is absolutely hypocrisy happening here, because I would not be surprised at all, because not only did he do the alleged staged paparazzi shoot, he focused shift to Wrexham. We're building a new stadium. He's out there promoting things to distract, deflect. And honestly, that's what you do in PRs. Move on. Jedi mind tricks. Don't listen to this. Listen to this. Look, I'm good. See what we're doing over here? I do think the truth is, though, they're not doing as good as they could be. What do you guys think? Hit that subscribe button, but hit the bell, because we're going to be live this afternoon, going through more of the document. Go through as much as we can on today's live, so you're not going to miss it. Also, if you haven't already, join us over on Popcorn Planet on Instagram. We'll be posting more stuff there as we have been. Appreciate you guys so much. What do you think of this story? Let us know in the comments down below. We'll be back and see you live around 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern today. Don't miss it.